Hello, welcome back. Today I have another ink sample review for you. This is Ancient Copper by Diamine. And this was another request. So if you have an ink that you'd like to see, don't forget to leave a comment down below. And if I have it or if I can get it, then we'll do a review. So I'm just going to test this out. Actually, you know what? I got to do the swatch first. Let me just write the name. Okay. I'll just, that's probably not very safe. All right, gotta get this swatch made. Oh wow. This is a very red brown. This is an interesting color. Like to see what it looks like when it's dry. Oh, I gotta write the name on here as well. I think it was a Diamine, yes. There we go. I'm going to set this aside to dry under the fan. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So this is some copy paper. We'll test it out on here first. And I always like to test things on copy paper just in case that's all you have handy and you want to know if the ink will function or if it will behave itself. This is copy paper. So far, it looks okay. It seems to depend on how heavy the ink goes down. There's a tiny bit of feathering in some places where the ink went down too heavily, but I think if this was in maybe like a fine or a medium nib, it probably wouldn't bleed. So, or wouldn't feather, I mean. Let me go ahead and set that aside to dry, and then we will work on the HP 32 paper. And HP 32 paper is just copy paper, but it's got a nice coating on it that makes it really smooth, and the ink stays on the surface, and sometimes you can see some of the special effects that the different inks have. And this is HP 32. This is a very pretty color. It is brown for sure, but very red brown, which is kind of neat. And it almost seems to go from, on the paper anyway, it seems to be going from like a deep red color to a brown as it dries. All right, and this is Tomo River paper. All right, this is Tomo River. All right, I'll draw some lines down here. All right, let me clean this off real quick. Trying not to get this too stained just yet. Put the cap on here. Alright, this is how the ink looks right now. So let me just check on the swatch and see if it's dry. I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. So here's how it looks on the copy paper. So it's fine as long as you don't put down too much ink. There shouldn't be a lot of feathering. So this is probably safe for cheaper papers. It just, where the ink goes down heavily, there's a tiny bit of, I guess that's ghosting or bleeding. Then we've got the HP 32, and the color is much richer on here. And you can see where the ink went down heavy. There's a little bit of like a shading or a sheen going on. And you could definitely see the shading effect in the writing. It's very pretty. Very nice color. And then on the Tomo River, it's even more drastic. So you can see here that shading that's going on. I think that might actually be a sheen. It's hard to describe. It's more reflective, so I think that's actually some kind of a sheen. But it looks like shading in the writing, so it's very pretty. It's very nice, complex brown, which is a very pretty color. And then here is what the swatch card looks like. So you can see it's definitely a warm brown, like very red. And then it's got that sheen down here that hopefully the camera will pick up. And and lots of, it creates the shading in the writing, which is very pretty. So this is a beautiful color. If you, I'll leave a link to wherever I can find it. And if you want to pick some of this up, this is a really great one. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please remember to click like and subscribe to see more. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.